Hi everyone, in this video we will be looking on how to set up WSL, that is Windows Subsystem for Linux, in our laptops. So for that you need to first open the PowerShell and enable the features which are required for the WSL setup. Make sure to run as administrator. First we need to enable some features. So enabling the Windows feature, specifically the Windows Subsystem for Linux, that is WSL, and other parent features required to run Linux distributions like Ubuntu directly on Windows via WSL. So just copy this command and paste it on the PowerShell terminal. Now we need to enable another feature. So enabling the virtual machine platform feature required for WSL2, which is pre-installed in Windows from Windows 11 versions. So copy this command also and paste it on the terminal. Now we need to download one Linux distribution. Here we are using the Ubuntu package. So download Ubuntu package using this link. You can also get this file from the MS store and it will be downloaded under the C drive. And if you are using this command like WSL install, all the features will be enabled for the WSL to work inside our system. That's why it is too simple to run this command for a default installation of WSL under C drive. But here is the problem. If you are using a low performance laptop, you will definitely encounter storage space issue later on while doing some tools and files which require a large space since the system files and programs are running inside this C drive. So, better to follow a custom installation using a specific drive other than C drive. So make sure your PC has drives other than C like A, B, E or D. You can see those under this PC section in the File Explorer. So assuming you have a separate drive, here I am using a D drive. Now we have this file downloader under the download section in the File Explorer. Now we have to create a target folder on the D drive. So paste this command on the terminal to create a new folder inside this D drive and move the downloaded file to the target folder now we created, that is downloads under the WSL under D drive. Now create a destination folder for expanding and extracting the files of the download. So paste this command again on the terminal to create a new folder for extracting the files. Now we need to navigate to the downloads folder under the WSL under D drive and rename the file to zip file and expand and extract the files inside that zip file. The extraction creates approximately 10 files. Search for the file with exact version of your CPU. For me, it is x64. Now we are going to rename and extract the apex file of our CPU version under a folder named extracted. So make sure to modify the command according to the file name you are selecting. Then paste the commands for renaming and extracting the file in the terminal. Next is to set the root file system. Create a folder for root file system. Now Navigate to the extracted folder and check for the files such as ubuntu 2204.exe or rootfs.tar.gz or install.tar.gz. Here we can see that there is a file named install.tar. So just cut and paste the tar file from the extracted folder to the rootfs folder. Now we can register for the Linux distribution Ubuntu manually using this command. This message shows that we have successfully registered our Ubuntu package. Now we have to launch the WSL using this command. See, now it is showing root at Arsha. So now we have logged in as the root user. We need to register for a non-root user ID. For that, use this command sudo add user username. Then add your username, password, and then skip other credentials. Now get back to the PowerShell terminal and exit the root user account using the command exit and log into the non-root user ID using this command sudo su and your username. Make sure the username got the permission to use the sudo command because we are using this sudo command line to install all the necessary tools afterwards. So we should have the permission to use it. If some error pop up showing you don't have the permission, then again log in as root user using the command WSL u root in the PowerShell terminal. Now open the WSL terminal and grant sudo privileges to the username using the command usermod ag sudo and your username. After that, you need to relogin as non-root user in the WSL terminal using the command sudo su username, your username. Now you have the permission to use the sudo command. Then type who am I and this will show your username. Now you are ready to go.